I'm staying in a very unhappy relationship because I'm a 35-year-old unattractive woman. We have so many of these, and it makes me so sad. Hi, guys.
Hi.
It's a Monday.
Welcome.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired.
It's the same outfit all across 3 episodes.
It's late.
It's late.
But we're here for you. We love you. Quick snap break. Also, we had to check the cameras because we've been here, as you know.
For a while. My bum was numb.
Same outfit. Guys, you know, we've been putting in the work.
Yeah.
But it's a Monday. I've got a little joint of energy. Oh, it's the delirious. You know when you get the energy before you get tired. So let's make the most of you.
Yes, please.
Right. Let's get into it. Let's get into some gist. It's gonna be fun.
The way your eyes are wide is scaring me. It's like you're trying to overcompensate for the fact that you're tired.
And dehydrated.
Oh yeah, and hungry.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck up that fat pats.
Oh my god, that fat pats. Oh, incredible.
Right, let's get into it. So put that fake
meeting in your calendar.
And let's get into some gist. Okay. I'm staying in a very unhappy relationship because I'm a 35-year-old unattractive woman. We have so many of these, and it makes me so sad. I know what you might think. Surely she's exaggerating, but no. I have been single for 10 years before I met the man I'm with now, and he won't touch me. I'm an unattractive woman, and that's the reality of things. Today is his, male 49, birthday. He's almost 50. I bought him a sweater and a cake. He didn't touch any of it because I felt depressed last night, and that pisses him off. Said it's the shittest birthday of his life. I spent another evening crying locked in the spare bedroom. He didn't like the toaster I gave him for Christmas last year as a replacement for his old broken one because it fits smaller sandwiches. We had a huge fight. I can't do anything right, anything well. My entire daily existence is just mistakes. I can't leave because I will never be in a relationship again. I dream about a loving relationship, but 10 years ago, I was just unattractive. Now I'm unattractive and old, and that's the reason.
Girl, I'm going to need you to pick your self-esteem up from the floor. I think it's really unhealthy to think of yourself like this.
I'm going to say this with love. Babe, I don't think you're well.
Yeah.
That degree of self-depreciation is, I can't tell you how devastating it is and how harmful it is to you. Like, the best I can give right now is therapy would help a lot. Also, you're with a man that doesn't appreciate you, and your lack of self-esteem means you will stay in a relationship with a man that doesn't appreciate you. You would have made the same, I'm sure you made the same excuse 10 years ago when you were younger, and that's what kept you here with this man. I don't understand how anyone can tell their person, someone they're supposed to love, I'm pissed off with you because you were sad.
Yeah.
And so now you've made my birthday shit. If that isn't the most narcissistic shit I've ever heard, I can't even, the selfishness is untelling. Like, you're sad and you're making my birthday shit. Your presents are shit. Are you an emotional punching bag? This is why you feel sad. You're around people that don't treat you nicely. Mm-hmm. And because you're not nice to yourself, the man isn't nice to you, there's no niceness to go around. It's just, mental health is in the bin. Girl, as Steph said in a nicer terms than me, pick yourself up. And I know it's not easy. Get somebody to help you pick yourself up. Also, on that note,
so I'm just reading the details of the girl. You are not unattractive. This man just has an ugly soul. Leave him alone. Please don't ever allow a man to don't let a man push you to the point where you start to look at yourself as the problem, your existence as the problem. Like, please, I hate when people use their own mouth to call themselves unattractive.
It's insane.
Like, the self-depreciation is just, please, man, it's unnecessary.
And I think it's so harmful. I'm not gonna lie, that's literally the word. It's unhealthy and harmful because people think that saying things like that, it's just like, oh yeah, well, it's just the truth, or oh yeah, it's flippant. You say it enough times, you're gonna believe it, and then you then allow people to when I say
treat you
roll over your tractor over your life, tractor over you, your no backbone to be found,
because you think you're not worthy of actual love, because of the way you look. I think that's just so sad, and this is what I mean. Like, I keep saying it. I keep coming across TikTok videos where women are literally calling themselves ugly. Like, this is what it's like to be ugly, but as an ugly woman in society, I'm just like, why are you opening your mouth to call yourself ugly?
And also, it's like, where does that even come from? And I've always been like, for the ease of which we use the word ugly. When you're talking about human features, I find it very bizarre, because it's like the human features are so vast. What makes someone ugly in one area, one place in the world, makes them beautiful in another. Do you get what I mean? Like, the standards of beauty, although we have in the Western world, we have a generic standard of beauty, that changes, and you can have people who have features that other people would call ugly, who are the most stunning people ever. Do you get what I mean? So it's like, where do we even get this concept? Like, when we say it to ourselves, where do we get it from? Do you know what I mean? If it's not just by people bullying us, why would we take on what bullies say as truth if we're in the right state of mind? Do you get what I mean? Like, it's telling that. And also, sorry, we live in 2025, guys. If you can't afford therapy, ChatGPT works.
I'm not gonna send people there.
But if like, honest to God, yeah, Steph, if you had, like, say you didn't have any money whatsoever, and your self-esteem is in the bin, which, again, I think a lot of we're speaking from a point of privilege, because we are lucky enough to have a degree of self-esteem, or being raised with enough that when life comes at you, we kind of do
Yeah. Time for our lives.
But I feel like ChatGPT is a great alternative when there are no other resources available.
Okay, fair enough. I just, I don't want someone to rely on something that can be taken away.
I hear that, but when there's
what if there's no Wi-Fi and you're having a meltdown?
Yeah, but in the same breath, I had this week where I needed to speak to my therapist, and then an hour before my session, she was like, something came up. Oh, leave me to die. I felt like I was left in a field of tumbleweed. I said, I said, what? In the emotional, well, I don't know what to call it. But the state I was in, I was like, so, and I say that to say that can happen in life anyway. Do you get what I mean?
True.
So it's like, actually, there's a lot of things you can do. I'm not even just ChatGPT. Like, there's self-help books. There is speaking to friends if you have a support system. Some people don't have that, so fair enough. But like, there's options of things you can do. So I would always say, like, try and source something if you can't afford professional help. And if we don't know if this is America or not, but there are also charities that work with like mental health and like helping pick women up or give women free life coaching and stuff like that. There are also those kind of spaces. But if not, girl, there are books out there to help people just pick themselves up. There is the internet, there's Google, there's ChatGPT, there's things. So doing something about that is better than staying there for another 10 years and being miserable with someone that will make you feel more unattractive than you do now. And you don't even think that's possible, but it obviously is, because you feel more unattractive than you did 10 years ago, because you're saying now you're old and this and that. And old is just a concept. As I keep on saying, these senior citizens be fucking. So old is a concept because they ain't too old for shit.
Yeah, that's true.
So you your young self in comparison to these ones that are just
35 is too young to be staying with anyone or in any kind of situation where someone's making you feel like that. Bounce, please. It's
imagine
fine.
being 35 and saying you're old.
You're old. Imagine. Please, girl. Go.
Do you ever look at Beyonce and say she's old?
Someone that's still doing cartwheels on the stage. Please. Let's all be guided. Girl, please, you don't deserve this kind of love. You are not unattractive. This guy is just has an ugly heart, ugly soul, and you do not need to be anywhere near him. You don't need to be near someone that makes you feel like that. Please,
for 10 years, it's all right. You've given enough of your life to him. Please, let's charge.
Find the strength to leave him and just like take some time to actually rebuild your love for yourself.
Yeah, man.
Because calling yourself ugly is just it's not it.
And also, it's this concept of like, this is a bold statement, but I'm tired, so I don't give a shit. There is something in, if you are unhappy in the marriage, then the marriage has already failed, by the way.
Yeah.
Because people, and I say this as someone like, especially our age now, where people are desperate to be married and desperate to find partnership and desperate to find the person they're going to have their kids with. And people compromise themselves so much on it. And the proof of the marriage is in the actual relationship and how healthy the relationship is. Yeah,
and your happiness. If it's making you unhappy, like I always say this to people, like, don't rush into it, because once you're in it, the worst thing is to discover that actually you're not happy in this and this is not what you want. It's impacting you mentally in like the worst way, etc. It's so taxing. Then you have to deal with, what are other people gonna think, or I need to keep up this front, etc. Make sure when you're marrying for your own happiness. You know you're going to be happy in that situation with someone who actually loves you. Don't have it any other way. It's too much of a big commitment and it's expensive to get out of it. So yeah.
And also, my friend sent me this reel today, and this is what I'll end this on, or my point on. The reel said, it's better to admit that you walked through the wrong door than stay locked in the wrong room for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And I couldn't agree more. Like, girl, you're 35.
We're a whole life ahead of you, please.
You can marry 3 people, 4 people in the future. That with all that time you have. So it's like, if you just admit, like, actually, I was in this. This man is old as hell, by the way, because you said you're 35 and he's 49. By the way,
but please,
I
beg you, go look at your age mates.
Please. Because I already say, me and Stephanie already said about men that love to go for older women. Why? Sorry, like to go for younger women. Why?
Because he probably looks like a zucchini.
Right. And he's grabbed you up and now he's like, like, I don't have to do any work. Okay, bet. Anyway, so yeah, you realized it's the wrong door. Just turn around, walk out that room and go find the room that will make you happy, please.
Yes. And with that brings us to the end of this week's minisode, guys. If you're watching on YouTube and you enjoyed this minisode, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts on this dilemma. What advice do you give this young woman? I don't know why she thinks she's old and unattractive, but hey, let's give her some words of encouragement. If you're listening or watching on Spotify or Apple, or any other place where you get your podcasts, I enjoyed this episode. Make sure you give us a 5-star rating, not 4.8, not 4.9, but a 5-star rating. Even if you don't think we're a 5-star show, we'll get there. So help us get there by giving us 5 stars. You can find us on We Just Got Here Pod on Instagram, We Just Got Here Podcast on TikTok, and WJGH Podcasts on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Steph Tia. Tia, where can I find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Tiani Roberts, and all other socials at MSTIA Roberts.
And it's a wrap, guys. We shall see you next week for the full-length episode. Until then, have a lovely... Oh, wait. We should see you on Thursday. Sorry, my bad. It's late. We'll see you on Thursday for the full-length episode. Until then, have a lovely weekend. Oh, my God. Week, man. Have a lovely week.
Bye.